And to see that this child is still lacking infant development is horrible. And apparently he's still drinking out of a bottle. But to know that this child cannot even sit up or walk on his own without any support is just terrible. We watched her in real time destroy this child while she was pregnant. The drinking, the smoking, the fighting, constant drama. For this to be your first child, your first pregnancy, and that's what you do to your baby. The type of destruction and disability she brought upon this baby is something he has to live with for the rest of his life. Bro, like, I ain't scared of nobody. You can say whatever. You can say whatever. Real, you can say whatever. You got something to say, I'm gonna say it. Feel me? Like, you can say whatever. But I'm telling y'all, it's about to get real serious. And I think if I put this PSA out, is it gonna try to act like I ain't say this?
Even though Chrisean is now making efforts to get her son the care he needs, a lot of people think she's still sidestepping the one thing that really matters. Ing up to everything publicly, critics believe she's pretending she had no idea something was wrong, even though the signs were right in front of her for months. Her live streams, photos, and public behavior didn't go unnoticed, and people aren't buying the idea that she just suddenly became aware of her child's condition. Many believe she only had the baby to stay connected to Blueface, and that her choices weren't based on what was best for the child. From the moment she was in the hospital to later clips showing concerning images, like her son's back appearing to bend oddly or reports of missed doctor appointments, her actions have continued to raise eyebrows. Online, the reaction has been harsh. Some followers say they can't even watch her anymore without feeling upset. The sight of her child brings out strong emotions, especially for those who believe she knew what she was doing all along. There's also a feeling that she's deeply struggling emotionally, even if she doesn't show it publicly. But instead of facing her past openly, she's relying on prayer and hoping things get better. What many people want now is honesty, a moment where she admits that her decisions may have had serious consequences for her son. The question is, will she ever take that step? Let us know what you think in the comments. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the bell so you never miss an update. More stories are coming soon. Thanks for watching.
The doctor or whatever medical professionals at the time of his birth, they had stated that he would need medical treatment like surgery, steroid injections, etc. in order for him to start developing properly. For me, on the outside looking in, I seen that baby when he was born and I see him now, and his health has not been addressed in the best manner.
Chrisean Rock is starting to accept a hard truth. She recently admitted that what many people have been saying about her son, Chrisean Jr., is actually true. This means she now has to step up and deal with his health issues, something many believe she should have done a long time ago. A lot of people feel that her delay may have made things worse, and now she's under pressure to make things right, even with everything happening. It's not easy for her to fully accept that her actions or lack of action may have contributed to her son's condition. According to people close to her, she's feeling a lot of guilt, and it's starting to weigh her down. It's a painful realization, and it's making her think deeply about the kind of choices she's made as a mother. She's trying to find some peace and guidance by turning to her faith. She's been going to church regularly and looking for comfort through prayer. On top of that, she's trying to bring the family together. She's reached out to Blueface's mom, Clarissa, and is even trying to work things out with Jaden Alexis, who has a child with Blueface too. Chrisean wants the kids to grow up knowing each other and feeling like a real family. She believes that building those relationships might help bring some healing, not just for the children, but for everyone involved. Though the road ahead looks difficult, it seems like she's finally beginning to take the steps needed to fix what's been broken for so long.
Y'all don't know nothing about God, and y'all don't know nothing about nothing. You talking to me like that, so I rebuke everything y'all saying about my child, to be honest. But I like this shit, bro. You know why? Because all the glory to God, bro. Like, that could be looking real.
What really shocked people was how long Chrisean kept denying that her son might need medical attention. For months, fans were pointing out clear signs that something wasn't right and urging her to do something. Blueface's other child, who's now almost 2, Halo's often seen online being playful and full of personality, which only made the differences more obvious. Many remember when Chrisean gave birth to her son during an Instagram live. After that, she kept including him in her live videos close by, sometimes in her arms. That's when viewers started noticing things that didn't seem right. like how his head barely moved or how he didn't show normal reactions, like trying to grab things. One moment really stood out. She was on live video defending her face tattoo of Blueface, and her baby started crying in the background. But it wasn't a regular cry. Some said it sounded like an injured animal. People. And her comments were immediately filled with messages urging her to get him checked by a doctor. Still, she ignored the warnings. She made it seem like people were just criticizing her for no reason or trying to shame her as a young mother. She kept posting happy videos with her son, insisting he was fine.
This is the face, that's the lower lip, upper lip.
Whoa.
You are 20 weeks pregnant.
Was it too late?
Yeah, it's too late.
People didn't give Chrisean a pass, and they weren't quiet about it either. Many were already frustrated with the way she handled things during her pregnancy, especially because she was often seen partying and drinking heavily even while expecting. Those moments raised a lot of red flags, and fans began openly questioning her priorities as a mother. One scene that really stuck with people happened during an ultrasound appointment when she was about 5 months pregnant. In that moment, she broke down crying after the doctor told her it was too late to end the pregnancy. The reality of the situation seemed to hit her all at once. The way she reacted made it clear she was overwhelmed and unsure about becoming a parent. That clip spread fast across social media, with many saying it showed how unprepared she really was. For some, it was heartbreaking to watch. For others, it was frustrating, especially when they remembered how she continued to party afterward. That moment became a turning point for many viewers. It made people even more critical of the choices she made before and after giving birth, and why they felt like she hadn't done enough to care for her baby's well-being.
And I'm sure we all in agreement now that it's a lot of things that this baby is going to be suffering from or hindered doing because of the shit Chrisean was doing while she was pregnant. Drinking, smoking, partying. And to be quite honest with y'all, I think what make it worse and what make everybody more mad at Chrisean is the fact that, one, she still denies it. Not just leave it alone. She denies that she did anything wrong while pregnant. On top of, it doesn't seem like seeking any help for this baby.
But things didn't stop there. As Chrisean continued sharing videos of her son online, fans started examining them more closely and began pointing out several physical features that raised concern. Many believed her child showed signs often associated with fetal alcohol syndrome,